Hello, and welcome to Buckman's Model Mania. Today we're going to be working on the Transformer Optimus Prime, issue 47. Let's go ahead and get the book open, and we will start building. We're going to work on 47 and maybe more, depending on how much there is to do in this issue. That's become a new way of me doing the videos, because there have been multitudes of issues recently that 3 minutes and you're done. So I'm not doing that anymore. I'm going to do full at least 5 to 10 minute videos, preferably between 10 and 12, or 10 and 15, sorry. So we've got SP screws, PM screws, 47B, right shoulder arm joint detail. We've got a spring in here. We've got a ratchet piece. Let's see. Shoulder guide retaining plate, shoulder position gear, 47D, outer ring. Got a couple of lock rings here. Plastic piece here. And the only metal part, other than that's plastic, other than this chrome piece and the screws and the spring, is the right shoulder arm joint itself. I guess that's because it's going to be supporting the arm itself. Not fighting with a Ziploc. I'll throw these bags away anyway. Okay, so let's turn over here. The first thing we do is we take these two pieces. I'm just looking. The B looks like it should be on the back. They don't even show that detail there. And I'm looking at this, and the pictures do not match at all. That really bugs me when they do that, because I don't know which way this goes on here actually now. Because so you've got hex on that side, a keyway on that side, and they show a D-shaped hole. So let's see. Outer frame ribbon. So right now I'm looking to see when that keyway comes into play, and it doesn't in this stage. That is really good, because you actually glue a part on here. Getting pretty bad with the instructions there, Fanhome. So let's see if the ring, putting this part on, gives any clue, because it goes on that way. Will it go on this way? And it will go on either direction. So that's really helpful. I'm going to guess, and hope I'm not wrong, don't have to get parts replaced and everything. I'm going to guess that this spot for the nut is supposed to be a D-shaped hole. So what we do then is we drop this. You can see this is going to go in there, right? We drop the gear piece in here, and you can see it's got directionality a little bit. When the piece goes down in there, it can only go one way. So we're going to drop this in here like that. And then we're going to take this piece here, and we're supposed to glue it on top of here, and again, so this piece is supposed to be glued on here, but the tabs do not fit. Lovely, lovely instructions. So here's the instructions. Shows these tabs going on in line with the non-existent D-shaped hole. There's a slot that the tabs are supposed to go into. There is no way that that tab is going to go down into that slot on either side. Those slots are the same size. But here's the funny part. When you rotate it 90 degrees, which is completely off from what the instructions say, it fits. Says to super glue it, which I'm going to do, but I'm really, really, really unhappy with the way the instructions are, just jacked up beyond all belief right now. And I would like to blame Fanhome, but Fanhome did not do the instructions or the parts. Fanhome just sells them. What Fanhome is responsible for, though, is making sure that they proofread and make sure these instructions are correct. So whatever company they bought it from screwed up the instructions and the oh, come on. It's almost like my glue is solidified down inside the nozzle a little bit further. But whatever company they bought, they have manufacturing these, screwed up the instructions and, well, probably not the parts, but just the instructions, because the instructions don't reflect what you actually get. Okay, so take my pin vise, and I'm going to put a little bit of glue around here. Try not to get too much to where it's going to lock that gear in place. Drop this on here. Drop this in there incorrectly. Let's try this again. So that goes on there just like that. So the next thing we do after that is we take the shoulder piece from the last issue, hold it like this, double check. And the flats on this here are going to match into the flats on the gear in there. But first we got to drop the screw, or not the screw, the spring in here. Okay. And we take this part here, and we turn it over and push it down onto said spring. And then we put the PM screw in. It's got 47H in there, on there as well. So let's see what 47H was. It was a lock washer. The PM screw that has a flange on it. Come on. Why don't I grab the screwdriver like I usually do? Use the bigger screwdriver. And we will drop the lock washer on there. Like that. So you can see there's a flange on there. Lock washer is going to meet up with the flange. The lock washer just fell off. Okay, that's on there. This is where having a second person might be useful. Because right now I'm barely holding on to these parts. that's in there, push down. Lock washer fell off, of course. Let's try it this way. See if we can position the lock washer in there. Like that. Screw back on here. Remember that you're going into metal. Almost forgot. So we can get some oil on here. Drop this in there. Like that. And tighten it down. And the reason the lock washer is there is because this is a spot that is going to have movement. A little bit better if the lock washer is completely under the screw head. Meaning if the lock washer was actually sized for the screw, it would be a little bit better. But it's a little bit bigger than the screw. Or it's a little bit bigger than the diameter of the screw itself. So when you tighten it down, you have to make sure that you get the locking piece underneath the screw head. And you can see there, it's sticking out off to the side. Not much I could do about it. So this is going to move back and forth like that. See if this will turn. It does, not too bad. Okay, so let's see what's on the next page. Next thing we do is we take this piece here, and it has a hole on the back there with the tab. Matches up with that. There's a key on there. Actually, it's a hole with the keyway in there, and there's a piece on there. The part has a tab. This screw is going to go into plastic. So we'll get out one of the SP screws. Only one. And we'll drop, if we can, line it up. Put the screw in there. Tighten it down. And then on here, those two tabs there is where that is going to go. And you put a little bit of glue on there. My concern here, another piece of blue plastic with nothing on it. Are they going to throw me a decal later on that I have to put on there? It won't fit the part. Not that they did that before. So these two little legs here are going to go down towards the part, or towards the rest of it. It's going to go on here like that. And that, my friends, is all there is to do on this stage. Let me see. Interface out. It may not matter, to be honest, on these. I hope it doesn't. But I still don't like a D-shaped hole shown for a hex-shaped hole. That, my friends, is all there is to do in this issue. Hope you're enjoying this build. If you are, like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, be notified of whenever I post new content. Leave a comment. Let me know. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of the build. Let me know what you think of my build. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Have a great day. Have a great day tomorrow. And I will see you